producer, host, and sponsors.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Wednesday, April 6th, 2022. I am Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to the King of Afternoon Drive Radio. So, are you ready, Clemaniacs? If so, then let's give it up for the show with no name.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rain. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, 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 After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La, 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 la,
La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes. La la. Wow. America starting us off here with a horse with no name. And this is Clemerica, a show with no name, okay? It's where you can have a show with no name. I'm very dark today. I got to reach out to Dave. I don't want to just... you don't understand. Let me tell you something. I voice modded. I voice metered. I 4.2'd it. I am on. Normally when I'm not on, I'm like, Dave, save me, please. Ah! But I finally got it. Only problem is I'm dark. It looks like I got a little tan in Aruba. So we are back here on this Hump Day edition on the show with no name right now. But it's okay. We will have a name very soon. I'm going to have to go one more time around with the consultant and really sit this one out. I've got 2 stickers for sale, collector's items, the P. Clem Show. All right, one will be on Bryan Avenue Bob's Doo-Wop Dream Machine, and the other on the Gumbo Yaya. Gumbo Yaya needs like one of those prairie things. You remember, like a little house in the prairie, the guy sits on it, and like the family's in the back, underneath like it's like an enclosed thing. You know, a buggy or something. That's what he needs. We are back here on Wednesday, a rainy day, but nonetheless, it's beautiful in Clemville. I mean, really, look outside. Not a cloud in sight. Not a drop coming from the sky. I was going to start out the show with the weather girls. It's raining Clem, but the rain stopped here in Clemville. So I had to make a change. So I went with Clemerica, a show with no name. Oh my God. Oh my God, here we go again. Delirium settling in quickly. 3:15 and I'm already delirious. Another hour and 45 minutes. Get ready, boys and girls. Should be a lot of fun today. So talk about fun. When we last left off yesterday, I left the show to go to Hemlock Field to set up, get ready for the Cardinals' debut game, opening season 2022. They stripped me of my Cardinals. Let me tell you something. They got it against me. They don't want me to succeed. You know why? Because then I go to them, I say, listen, I won the boys championship. I took these girls from nothing. We're the greatest team around because we would have been. Let me tell you something. My Cardinals team was killing. They even brought us in there. Listen, there's new players, new teams. We got to break it up. It's not fair. What do you mean it's not fair? It's not fair to me, the one who constructed this team and got them to where they are. But it's okay. We got the new Cardinals. The new Cardinals are awesome. Let me tell you, last night we went into the game with no wins and no losses, and we left the field in first place in our division. 1 win and no losses. That is correct. You heard correctly. The Cardinals won their debut game, opening season, 9-4 against, yes, I will say it once again, the Evil Empire, one of the new city teams, and the team, Michelle must have moved on. Michelle's a great coach. I played her several times over the years and never beat her, but it was close. She's always had that dominant pitcher. But this time she was gone. The assistant coach moved up. And my Cardinals, oh man, it was beautiful. You don't understand. This little girl, JoJo, she's in 3rd grade. She wanted to be a catcher. She didn't know nothing. In 3 weeks, a pass ball they stole home. My daughter covered home place. JoJo ran to get the ball. She turned around. She threw it over my daughter's head, 1-0. Donnie wasn't happy because it was easy. If JoJo threw it to Donnie, Donnie would have caught it, turned around, most likely caught it, turned around, tagged the runner, out, inning over. But instead, JoJo misfired the throw, and Donnie made it obvious that she wasn't happy. So when the inning was over, I said, Donnie, you don't do that again. You never throw your teammates under the bus. Everybody saw that you weren't happy. JoJo's 3rd grade. She never played catcher before. In 3 weeks, she's behind home base, starting for the Cardinals. Guess what? Next inning, runner on 3rd, pass ball. JoJo gets up. The runner starts running home. We yell, throw it to Donnie. Donnie's at home. JoJo turns around, throws it to Donnie. The tag, out. Oh, hell. Woo! Oh, my God. It was a game filled of obvious growth. Parents who saw their girls who couldn't catch saw their girls make plays. This girl, Tegan, she had 7 hip surgeries, friend of the family. I drafted her out of sympathy, because I thought she wasn't going to be good, and at least she could have a friend on the team, of someone who knows her. I would, throw her some bones here and there. But guess what? Tegan, ooh, she stole 3 bases, scored 2 runs, popped a foul ball. I mean, this girl never played softball. 7 hip surgeries. She's tougher than me and all of you out there. The girl's 9 years old, 10 years old, whatever she is, 9, 10 years old. 7 hip surgeries. You know what I'm talking about? Like leg shortening, pulling out the leg, this, that, crazy stuff. She's on the field. She's never played sports in her life, never done nothing. She tells her mom she wants to play. She got the clearance from the doctor. She wants to play softball. Guess what? She's a Cardinal, and she contributed to the victory. She was happier than a pig in, what is up with my board? All right, much better. It was a great day last night. Great night last night. It was a great day, great night. Sanaa, Ava at second base, caught the pop, made the final ground ball, final out. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a way to start the season. I'm pumped up. Today I'm here to 5. Rain out. Yep, Burn checking in. Yes. Our newest Clemaniac, John, checking in once again. Once again, listen. Everybody in the house. Oh, you know what? Let me set up. Let's see. How's Mark Zuckerberg treating us today? Good. Look at that. How you doing? How you doing? Well, I'm very dark. It look honestly like I got like a tan today. I don't look as bad on the Facebook, but for some reason on YouTube, it's like I'm in a darkened room, like the Clem Asylum. The Clem Asylum is one of my barns that's a gym. It only has this one like light that they would use if you were in like an insane asylum, you know, like that little light in the middle. You know what I'm talking about? Checking in, all hail, Kung Fu Panda and Finn. Is today the day? Is today's Finn's day? If I'm not mistaken, I think we have a very special birthday today. All right? I believe today is Finn's first birthday. Today is 1 year old. Happy birthday, Finn. It's early. It's not birthday, but sometimes exceptions must be made. Happy birthday, Finn. Happy birthday to you, Finn. Happy birthday to Finn. That's you. Happy birthday from a show with no name. Happy birthday to Finn. Love me and Wilbur. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Woo!
Hudson Valley News, informative programs, and your favorite music. We're Radio Unscripted, AM 1700, WRCR, and WRCR.com.
Hello, this is John Wicks. Our family at Wicks Arborists has been providing tree and lawn care for 3 generations since 1929. Not only is lawn and tree maintenance important to the beautification of your property, it is also important to your health. One thing you should attend to is the deer tick population. Deer ticks cause Lyme disease, a debilitating bacterial infection causing joint, heart, and nervous system complications. These ticks may be small, but the problems associated with them are anything but trivial. The good news is that we offer a variety of tick control options. We call it the Wicks Ticks Fix. With our low-impact solutions to reducing tick populations, you, your children, and family pets can enjoy the great outdoors without fear of Lyme disease. Visit us at wicksarborist.com or call us at 354-3400 for more information. Wicks Arborists, where your property is...
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan. Please join me for my monthly show, Hometown Happenings, which airs the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. We will take your calls, we'll have special guests, and update you about what's going on around town and in the county. So please join me, Supervisor George Homan, the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. for Hometown Happenings. You'll be happy that you did.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes? No, no one does. If you can't sleep at night because you have a huge problem with the IRS, I've got some free advice for you. This service is strictly limited to individuals that owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes. And if you qualify, we can guarantee that you won't be writing a big fat check to the IRS, or our services cost you nothing. The first 100 people that call today will get a free tax consultation worth $500. Stop worrying about your IRS problem. We can help you, we promise. Call the tax doctor right now. I mean right now, to learn more.
800-649-0142. 800-649-0142. 800-649-0142. That's 800-649-0142.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
We've got the usual delays on the northbound Hutch into the Cross County, but abnormally heavy on the northbound New England Thruway this afternoon. Let me start, though, with the northbound Hutch, which is heavy from Orchard Beach in the Bronx up to the Cross County. But, man, the New England Thruway, it looks like there's construction work northbound at exit 17 for Larchmont. You've got at least one lane shut down, and it is bumper to bumper on the northbound side from before exit 15 all the way up toward exit 17. Actually, the delays begin just after exit 15 on the northbound side of the New England Thruway. So both of those very heavy. Other than that, though, things are quiet. 287 looks good. No delays on the tap. No delays in Rockland County. As usual, very slow on Route 59 both ways, especially through Muncie and through Spring Valley. And even 306 is real heavy both ways between Maple Avenue and Route 59. Traffic is sponsored by Dairy Queen. DQ presents How to Know If Spring Has Sprung. Step 1, order from the new spring treat collection. Step 2, grab a fruity blasted cone, s'more shake, or any of the colorful treats at DQ. And Step 3, declare spring has indeed sprung. DQ, happy tastes good. And from the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Chris Majette.
Weather for tonight. A 30% chance of showers mainly after 3 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with the low around 45 degrees. For Thursday, rain will be likely, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 p.m. The high near 51 degrees. It'll be gusty with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Thursday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 11 p.m. Then we're looking at rain likely between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. with the chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. It'll be a steady temperature around 49 degrees, and winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. For Friday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 8 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 61 degrees. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers, otherwise partly sunny with a high near 56. And for Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 53 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 50 degrees.
All righty, we are back here in Clemville. John, I'm trying to respond to you on the YouTube. That's funny, Clemwork Orange. I love that. I do look like Clemwork Orange. I'm going to run for president. All right? So talk about president. A mayor in New Jersey has apologized for using a racial slur. I went from president, I dropped it down a few levels to mayor, you know what I'm saying? Like I went in executive order of politics, but, you know, president, legislator, senator, all the same, and then I get to mayor. So Mayor Sal Bonacorso said in nearly a 5-minute video, let's listen to how do I do this? I got to reach out to Dave. Okay, let's go to CNN. We have a clip of Senator Bonacorso. Here he's going to speak.
My family, my friends, and all those that were offended by my comments. They had a right to expect more from me. My words should not reflect on any of them. I deeply apologize for my hurtful and insensitive language. It was wrong. I'm embarrassed and ashamed to have spoken that way about a race of people. I've learned and I have changed, and it will not happen again. However, a true measure of a man is whether he can admit an error and then learn from it. Let me tell you what I mean. Back in 2020, when the BLM marches came through Clark, I thought I understood why people were drawn to the street to participate. After interacting with people of all generations and races at several rallies and hearing their moving stories, I started to see a much bigger picture of how discrimination played into a complex history.
All right, forget about all that nonsense. This is basically why he's up there apologizing. He was caught, video caught him, not only speaking about black people, referring to them as with the N-word and you calling them spooks. But, I mean, it just went on to very derogatory statements, including criticizing female police officers. So I say to myself, let me go back to Clem's studio. We no longer need to be here. Thank you. I say to myself, how does this guy, in a matter of hours, within 24 hours of this video coming out, obviously apologizing, not for the words, but he's really apologizing for being caught. I'm very sorry. I got caught. Ah, my God. But I've been going to my therapist, which, by the way, I missed it. I can't believe I missed it. I get a text at 8:45. Pete, what happened? Dr. Barry. I'm driving my daughter and her friend to school. I'm like, ah! My daughter's like, what's the matter, Dad? I said, I forgot I was supposed to go to Dr. Barry. Ah! My mind is melting. I need Dr. Barry. Ah! But I missed him today. Dr. Barry. How did I get on Dr. Barry, by the way? I'm just thinking about Dr. Barry. Losing my mind. Dr. Barry. Dr. Barry Fitzgerald. I missed him today, really. I was driving my daughter to school, pouring rain, thinking about, I'm just going to stay home today, no work, get on the computer, and I missed my therapist, which really stinks anyway. Now, how the bigger question, this is, sometimes this happens to me. Now, if somebody could come to my rescue and refresh my memory. You understand? I told you, my mind is literally melting. So if you could refresh my memory. How did I get to Dr. Barry? Let's backtrack a little bit. Let me rewind for a second. I was talking, what was I talking about? I clearly forgot what I was talking about. And that's very... I did thank Will today for his usage of big words, and I also thanked Brandon Tierney a while ago as well. I was serious when I said that I've learned a lot of big words. I don't remember most of them because my mind is melting, but I most certainly have gone to Oxford and investigated some of these words that they throw around in the morning show and on Sports Radar. Yes, Burgermeister. How did I exactly? Thank you, Burgermeister. All hail, Burgermeister with the save. Burgermeister with the save. He's got a .03 ERA and a nice save. I was talking about the mayor. The mayor apologizing. Right now, let me tie that. How did I get to my therapist from the mayor? I'm on a trail. Bear with me. I was talking about the mayor. He was using all those bad words. He was sad that he got caught, right? All right, I'm getting closer. He got caught. He was apologizing. Oh, I know. All hail the connection. Here it comes. All hail the connection. Thank you, Burgermeister. You round us back in. I was lost at sea. Now, before I get more lost and forget what I was talking about, let me get to what I was talking about. So I've been going to my therapist for over 3 years now, trying to correct things that need to be fixed. And still to this day, I struggle. This mayor, in 8 hours, fixed himself. He's a new man. This guy needs to package that. He needs to put it in like a spray cologne. If you make a mistake, like whatever, you spray Mayor Agabagu. You spray it on, and all of a sudden, everything is fixed. Crazy. It's crazy. This guy is so full of... That's what I gotta let go. I was holding it down. That's the problem. I was holding it down. I gotta let go. I forgot. Now I gotta hold on. That's it. That's what he's full of. And as a matter of fact, he's full of it. So let me give him 4 more. I know, Sally. I know I'm immature. Don't worry. Listen, I'm just venting. But you want me to get serious? Here I go. I'm gonna get really serious. He should be thrown out of office. Not yesterday, but the moment it happened. That's it. He should go there, pack up his stuff, throw him out. Adios. Please. Are you kidding me? This guy hasn't fixed anything. He's still the same old bigot, racist, probably Ku Klux wearing, robe wearing, whatever, Klan member. I'm a new man. In 8 hours, I went to the priest and he sprinkled the holy water on me. Then I went to the rabbi and he crushed some matzah and threw it on me. Then I went to wherever. Please. Oh, by the way, Pesach is coming. I'm going to Yoshi's. I'm very excited. Anybody? Roshi's he's thrown out an invitation. Anybody want to experience a Seder for Passover, for Pesach? You can be my guest, which is guest of Yoshi. Listen, he's cool like that. But I'm telling you, got to get ready to sit through a meal, through a story with his. How many kids does he have? How many of my kids Yoshi have here? Let me count. You need, don't worry. It's very informal. You don't have to go crazy. Yoshi, how many kids you got now, Yoshi? Oh my God, where? I know I got their names here somewhere. Where is it? I put it down. But anyway, I'm going there. If anybody, I could fit up to 3 people. If anybody wants to go, just let me know. Reach out to me. It's a great experience. You could probably find the Afikoman. You can help find the Afikoman. They're gonna hide it. And no joke, I'm gonna find the Afikoman. Where is it, man? Oh my God. New note, 1 photo, no Hunter Mountain. Here's a recipe, Amazon business. I know I had it. He had like 8, 9 kids. I had all their names. I don't see it now. All right, whatever. Anyway, if you want to go, if anybody's looking to go, they're more than welcome to come and enjoy a nice experience. All right. Clem, all right. You know what, John? I got Clem scented. Don't be Clem seated. Don't be Clem seated. No, I'm always Clem seated. All right. That one's all right. I'll give you Clem seated. But the Clemma sociopathic. That don't flow. Okay. So I got again. Now, my guys took out the furniture yesterday, unloaded it all. The tarp that was on it, we set it up. It's not really set up, it's just thrown on my deck. But just to see it out there, one day closer to that beautiful weather, where the sun's going to be out, the weather's going to be nice, and we're all going to be thinking to ourselves, I can't afford to go away. Gas prices, everything else. I mean, maybe there's going to be a new type of COVID, whatever. Why not just go into the backyard?
Shut out last year due to lack of inventory, West Rock has spas and above-ground pools for immediate delivery. Don't get shut out again. Trucks are rolling in with your spa and above-ground pools, so you can enjoy an at-home backyard vacation. Hot tubs are wonderful for stress relief, aches and pains, and relaxation. Every home should have one. West Rock Pool and Spa has them in stock now.
WestRockPools.com.
WestRockPools.com. It's true, though. Well, that's their website. West Rock Pool and Spa is the name of their business. And they are ready to rock and roll. Get you set up for this upcoming spring, summer. A year that you won't forget. Call West Rock. Now, I have a pool from West Rock. I have a swim spa from West Rock. And I use their weekly services to year-round. They clean the pool, and then they clean the swim spa through the winter. Obviously, they clean the swim spa year-round as well, but just through the winter months. So I can attest personally, not just some nonsense. I mean, you know, a lot of people out there talking commercials and whatnot. They're just basically talking through their all right, but not here. When you're part of Clemville, you represent Clemville. I was talking today. Who was I talking today? And I remembered who was talking about Lou Young. I won't bring up their name. It was a listener who actually we had a discussion. But they weren't saying they didn't like Lou Young. They were just saying that some of his opinions were like communist. But that aside, man, West Rock Pool and Spa, I can tell you firsthand that their service, if they say they're going to be here, they're here. If for some reason they can't show up, hey, listen, we can't make it. Can we come tomorrow? Can we come Saturday? We're backed up, this, that, whatever. I understand. The lines of communication are there. They're set up, ready to go, ready to get you set up. 500 pools above ground, ready to be set up, filled up, jumped into. All right? So we'll take a quick break. It is now 3:40. I haven't gotten to my man Kevin yet, to be honest. I don't know why. Kevin, how are you feeling on this rainy Wednesday?
Oh, I'm good. Had a good session today, and feeling like I'm getting back on track. So definitely a good thing. And just glad to be here. Another day, another episode. Just want to keep it going as long as I can. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Ride that wave. Now, you played a group today. What were their name? Croft and Stills or Sills? What was that band? I forgot.
Seals and Croft.
Seals and Croft. That's the name of that band. What was the first song you played from them?
Summer Breeze.
Summer Breeze. That's a good tune right there. I mean, the other one was very good also, but Summer Breeze is really like one of my, I got to say, probably my top 200 songs ever of everything. I'm talking all genres, maybe even top 100. I like this tune. No, this ain't this.
Makes me feel fine.
No, Summer Breeze, running in. No, I wasn't talking about this song, but I love this song. No, that's not the song I was talking about. Although I love that tune, I like Summer Breeze. What was the other song?
Or maybe you mean Diamond Girl?
Diamond Girl. Oh, there's a freestyle song named Diamond Girl. I'm gonna play that Friday. All right. You see, when I hit Diamond Girl, what popped up was Nice and Wild, or a song by Stevie B. But Diamond Girl also by Seals and Croft. So let's see. Is this the one I'm talking about? No, dun, dun, dun. No, that's not it. I like this tune though. Oh yeah, this is it. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the words, so I'm just gonna dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I like this tune. Dun dun dun. Reggae. Dun 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 dun. See, I can da. I can't sing. Do 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 da da do do do. Damn! Oh my God! Oh, I can't believe I just did that! Ah! I need a producer. God, you know what? I got to start selling more advertising. I just made $800. I could have put that aside and paid Dave probably for a few weeks to produce for a couple hours here in the afternoon. Damn. I I could slap myself. You know what? I'm gonna Will Smith myself. Get ready. This is no joke. Ah! Ah! Where's my mommy? All right. Anyway. All right. Yeah. By the way, Kev, John says you are the. And I think he means that in a good way, not an insult, all right? I think he means that in a good way. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back here on the show with no name.
Pull up a chair or a cubicle and spend some time with us. We're AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
You remember the days when you could turn on your radio and hear songs like this? Well, they're back. Hi, everybody. This is Bryant Avenue Bob Trevero, and I'll be hosting the Do-Up Dream Machine Show this Friday and every Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. right here on WRCR 1700 AM and streaming live on WRCR.com. I'll play songs like this that you know and love and introduce you to songs you've never heard. But once you do, you'll get to know and love them as well. I'll take your telephone calls, dedications, and song requests. You say it, and I'll play it. I'll be brought to you by Rick's Club American in Congers, New York. So join me this Friday and every Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. for the Do-Up Dream Machine Show right here on WRCR.
Hi, Lou Young here with a new type of radio reality for the new year. Every week we'll spend 2 hours together learning to recognize the profound and permanent changes taking place all around us. Listen, it's a wake-up call to action. The signs are everywhere. The solutions are between your ears and in your heart. Tough Times with Lou Young, Saturdays, WRCR, 1 to 3 p.m. Join us. I dare you.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments you'll ever make in a lifetime. Not sure how much money to put down, what budget to set for buying a home, how to pre-qualify for your mortgage. Join Ann Zylingold every Thursday at 7:15 a.m. on Mortgage Matters, where Ann will answer your questions and give you tips about the mortgage process. Ann Zylingold is Vice President of FM Home Loans and has over 27 years' experience specializing in residential mortgages. Don't miss this show every Thursday morning at 7:15 right here on WRCR AM 1700, Radio Unscripted, and WRCR.com. Visit Ann at her website, annzylingold.com, or call 354-9700. That's 354-9700.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
A wet Wednesday in the Hudson Valley. Be careful out there. Surprisingly, it's the normal 55-mile-an-hour speed limit along the Tappan Zee Bridge. Now, even getting to the thruway is fine along 287 in Westchester. Thruway traffic up to speed in both directions from exit 9 in Tarrytown right up to exit 15. Traffic on the Palisades Parkway is moving well from the state line to the traffic circle. Newburgh Beacon Bridge clear east and westbound. Surprisingly, a good ride on the Taconic. 684 as well. Back to Westchester, delays on the Hutch northbound from the Bronx line to Mamaroneck. And the Cross County westbound is slow from the Thruway overpass to the Sawmill. We're sponsored by Dairy Queen. DQ presents How to Know Spring Has Sprung. Step 1, order from the new spring treat collection. Step 2, grab a fruity blasted cone, s'more shake, or any of the colorful treats at DQ. Step 3, declare spring has indeed sprung. DQ, happy tastes good. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Susie Cerrone.
Weather. For tonight, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 3 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with the low around 45 degrees. For Thursday, rain will be likely, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 p.m. The high near 51 degrees. It'll be gusty with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Thursday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 11 p.m. Then we're looking at rain likely between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. with the chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. It'll be a steady temperature around 49 degrees, and winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. For Friday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 8 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 61 degrees. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers, otherwise partly sunny with a high near 56. And for Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 53 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 50 degrees.
I was just struck. By lightning. Shirley's Knack got struck twice. And not even the same day. 2 separate days struck by lightning. You understand that? Twice. I mean, not just once, but twice. Struck by lightning. Think about that. All right, a Yankees fan was struck by lightning while leaving a spring training game. The incident took place in Tampa, Florida, about 3:45 on Saturday. The strike occurred while two people were walking across the parking lot. And the unidentified couple, as they were leaving early from the Atlanta Braves Yankees game, a thunderstorm was in the area. A man in his 60s and a woman in their 20s were both transported to a local hospital and listed in stable condition. Can you imagine that? I mean, really. Just think about that. You're walking, and all of a sudden, just like out of nowhere, or do you just like drop down? I mean, is it just like, do you get hit? Are you like, I should have asked Shirley. Shirley, like, what happened the first time and the second time? Imagine that, 2 times getting struck by lightning. That's gotta hurt. Struck by lightning. Do you understand? You're not struck with a right hook or a Will Smith slap. You are physically struck with lightning. Zeus has commanded that a bolt come down and strike you for whatever reason. I don't know what you did. Maybe you were just in the line of fire. I don't know. Let me see what I got. Ooh, look at this. All right. Here we go.
I am not an animal. I am a human being.
Why, thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. That's just been added to my board. I'll be using that, overflowing with that. So, yeah, lightning. Yeah?
We've got Julie on the line.
Julie! Hopefully bringing a joke.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
I could. Oh, good. Should I start with my dopey joke?
Well, I'll let you know if it's dopey or not. Don't worry. You know, that's I most certainly will. Yeah, I'm ready. I'd like a good laugh.
Why did the dandelion go to the gym?
I don't know. Why did the dandelion go to the gym?
It wanted to become a tumbleweed. That's not even, you can honk me because that's not really funny. But I have a motive for starting out with dandelion because the bad news is, and I'm sure everybody knows it, that our honeybees are dying off. You've heard that, right?
I did now. I believe I did hear that actually. So the honeybee is very important for what reason?
Well, farmers need them because they're the most of the pollination bugs that we have. They do the most of it. And without them, we might not have enough corn and radishes and lettuce and so that's the bad news. Now the good news is that they very much like the pollen from dandelions. That's why I started with that dopey joke, dandelions. And I found out that Walmart sells dandelion seed. Wouldn't it be great if everybody went out in their backyard and made a little bit of a patch of dandelion garden? We have sterilized our grass. We don't have a single weed in Rockland County, I don't think.
Right, because I was going to say, like, normally I get those things, like, in the beginning of the season, and then the landscaper comes, and they're gone. You know, those are the things that you can blow, like, and then they turn into the yellow dandelion, right. So, okay, so you're saying we should keep the dandelions because the bees will then be able to pollinate.
Yes, make them strong again. Yep. That's my story for today.
It's a good story too, and it's a good lesson. Thank you, teacher, for the joke too.
God bless.
Always, he does. My wife just let me know that my golden doodle has been out downstairs for the last several hours. So I'm wondering if he ate any socks or if he took a. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I can't just hold that down. I gotta let it go. I don't know. Strange. I could have swore I locked his. Like, I'm wondering if he's like Harry Houdini now, because I know I locked the cage. Like, I'm wondering, did somebody come in and let him out, or does he now have the skills to let himself out? These are the things I shall ponder.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah, Kev.
We've got Rosemary on the line.
Transistor.
Hi. Not to dispute with Miss Julie, who sounds very smart. I don't know her, but she sounds real intelligent. I think I heard people are raising honeybees. The one endangered are the bumblebees because of the herbicides and pesticides and, deforest, people, moving into their territory. But I think honeybees are more prevalent than the bumblebees are the ones in danger. I think. I saw it on a nature show.
All right. Well, Julie's fired. You have just inherited her position as teacher of Clemville. Thank you.
Oh, God. I don't know if I can honor that.
I'm only... I was only kidding. I'm sure they're both in jeopardy. They're both in jeopardy, bees, because when I see a bee, I run. I'm allergic to bees. If I get stung by a bee, it's not going to be good. So, I am good to bees.
Me too, because I'm allergic to a lot of things, and I don't want to find out. Second thing is, and then I'll get off the phone, second thing is a very well-known psychiatrist said just every day try to be a little bit better than the day before, if you can manage that. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Words of wisdom once again. All the love. To you and Battery John, all the love. All right. Yeah, I heard Barbara checking in, saying she has enough dandelions for all of Rockland County. A bee gathering at Barbara's house. And also, I've heard that dandelion leaves are edible. People eat those. Kev, have you ever heard that about the dandelion leaf? I've heard that people eat those.
I didn't know people ate them, but then again, I wasn't much of a bee student.
Good job.
Okay.
Good job. Take us to the 4 o'clock. I had to switch to my. I need a soundboard with 100 sound bites on it. Not too. I got to switch the page. It's tough sometimes.
Colombian.
What? Where did this guy come from? Colombian. Get out. Oh, my God. Bryan Avenue. Get out of here. Colombian. I thought we were done with that. Colombian. That's it. Let me tell you something. I love that one.
Colombian.
Wow. All right. So listen. If you haven't voted yet, we appreciate your vote. We'll keep the vote running. We're tallying it up. Clem in the PM or the P. Clem Show. We'd appreciate your vote. Even if you haven't called in ever, every vote counts. especially yours. So you could call in, you could send it to the Facebook page, YouTube, whether it's Pete Clem or Clem in the PM, you'll get to there somehow. 429-1700, 845-429-1700. Let us know your thoughts.
Hey, Pete?
Yeah, Kev.
Which one is in the lead right now?
The Clem in the PM is in the lead right now.
Okay.
All right, and
Just curious.
Yeah. That's in the lead right now. Although I think more people are passionate about the P. Clem show. That's all. The name. They seem to have better responses. And most people say Clem in the PM. It flows. It does. It flows like a river, flowing river. Andy Gibb. All right. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's almost time to take a break. It's the top of the hour. We're here in Clemville. The rain outside may be coming down. It may stop. I'm not sure what's going on where you live. But here in Clemville, it's always beautiful. Make sure you join us for the second hour of the show with no name. Now, before I get to my break, I do want... Yep.
Real quick, before you get to that, we have someone who wants to vote on the name.
I appreciate it. Thank you, caller.
Hi, I vote for Clem in the PM.
You vote for Clem in the PM. Is there a reason?
It just goes with the flow and goes with your energy.
I appreciate that. All right. And this, you sound familiar. I don't want to spit out a name, but did I just talk to you last week?
Take a guess. Yes, Frida.
Yes, I knew it. Listen, I knew it. I knew that was you. I just wasn't sure. Okay, I had a good feeling. Passover's coming up. I wish you, if I don't talk to you again, you and your family, a lovely Passover, Pesach, and thank you for calling in and voting, being part of us here in Clemville.
And you too. Happy Passover.
Thank you. Oh, it's gonna be happy. I'm going to Yossi's house. I can't wait. I got to bust out the suit. I got my yarmulke ready. I'm pumped up. I'm telling you, those kids think they're going to get the afikomen. No, not with me in the house. They're going to learn just like my kids learn. I don't like to lose in nothing. I'm telling you, I'm competitive, even with my kids when they were little. That's why, no, I'm not just letting them win. That ain't going on in this house. Absolutely not. And when it comes to the afikomen, I'm going to find it. Clem, did you get my vote yesterday? I put it on YouTube chat. Yes, I did, Byrne. Thank you. I absolutely did get it. We're tallying them up. That's another one for Clem in the PM. We have quite a few for the Clembo Yaya radio show. I have several for the Doo-Wop Clem Machine. And I just got one. Wait, what is this? For the Clem and Will Morning Show. What can I say? All right. Anyway... That sounds pretty good, the Clem and Will morning. I'd like to do a show with Will. Kerry, why don't you sleep late tomorrow and then send me a text? Hey, can you get to the station by 6? I overslept. And it'll be, I'll even let it, the Will and Clem, I'll even bow. I'm still going to wear my crown, but I'll bow down. If Will and Clem morning show, I understand. All right, it's okay. Yeah, that'll be the last thing that happens around here. Boys and girls, listen. We're going to take a break. I am going to get some water. I have a bad case of dry mouth. Oh, my God. It feels like I've just been drinking sand for the last hour. All right, we'll take a quick one. We'll be right back. Woo!
AM 1700 WRCR Haverstraw.
Do you remember the days when you could turn on your radio and hear songs like this? Well, they're back. Hi, everybody. This is Bryant Avenue Bob Trevero, and I'll be hosting the Doo-Wop Dream Machine Show this Friday and every Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. right here on WRCR 1700 AM and streaming live on WRCR.com. I'll play songs like this that you know and love and introduce you to songs you've never heard, but once you do, you'll get to know and love them as well. I'll take your telephone calls, dedications, and song requests. You say it, and I'll play it. I'll be brought to you by Rick's Club American in Congers, New York. So join me this Friday and every Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. for the Do Up Dream Machine show right here on WRCR.
Howdy folks, this is Redneck, host of the Gumbo Yaya radio show, inviting you to join me every Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here on WRCR 1700 a.m. and worldwide online at WRCR.com. We'll be chatting with some of the finest independent artists right here in the Hudson Valley and from around the world. Don't forget folks, hug your friends, kiss your family, thank the Lord, and y'all keep listening to the Gumbo Yaya radio show right here on WRCR 1700 a.m. Radio Unscripted.
It's Wednesday, April 6th, and for Jeff Lewis, I'm Carrie Potter with your WRCR News. State Education Commissioner Betty Rosa has appointed Mary Fox Alter as State Monitor for the East Ramapo Central School District. She is replacing Monitor Denise Lowe, who resigned for personal reasons at the end of March. Fox Alter most recently served as the Superintendent of Schools for the Pleasantville Union Free School District. She is expected to start her new role on April 7th. While the state's fiscal year began Friday, Governor Hochul and lawmakers continue to grapple with issues like criminal justice reform, New York City casinos, and a proposed state subsidy for the Buffalo Bills Stadium during budget negotiations. Senator Reichlin Melnick shared some of the issues more likely to sail through on WRCR yesterday.
There's broad agreement even before this final round of negotiations, for instance, that the budget should include major property tax relief program for the middle class. The governor put it in hers, the Senate and the Assembly put it in ours, and the question is just specifically how much money. She proposed over $2 billion. I'm hopeful that that's what we'll get, which would be a significant help for people this year if you're on the STAR program. And then there was also broad agreement on a significant boost in funding for local schools, which I would be absolutely floored if it's not in the final budget in very much the same form the governor proposed and we agreed with in the Senate and the Assembly.
The passed budget extension will keep the state payroll funded through Thursday, by which point Governor Hochul and lawmakers are hoping they can get a full budget deal in place. And finally, if you are a veteran in Rockland County, you may want to attend a presentation scheduled for this Thursday, April 7th at 1 p.m. Susan Branham, director of the Rockland County Veterans Service Agency, will be talking about benefits available to military veterans and their families. She will also be covering the proposed changes to the VA Hudson Valley health care. The presentation will be followed by a question and answer period. The location is Congers Community Center, 8 Gilchrist Road in Congers. I'm Carrie Potter with your WRCR News.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
A wet Wednesday in the Hudson Valley. Be careful out there. Surprisingly, it's the normal 55-mile-an-hour speed limit along the Tappan Zee Bridge. Now, even getting to the thruway is fine along 287 in Westchester. Thruway traffic up to speed in both directions from exit 9 in Tarrytown right up to exit 15. Traffic on the Palisades Parkway is moving well from the state line to the traffic circle. Newburgh Beacon Bridge clear east and westbound. Surprisingly, a good ride on the Taconic. 684 as well. Back to Westchester, delays on the Hutch northbound from the Bronx line to Mamaroneck. And the Cross County westbound is slow from the Thruway overpass to the Sawmill. We're sponsored by Dairy Queen. DQ presents How to Know Spring has Sprung. Step 1, order from the new spring treat collection. Step 2, grab a fruity blasted cone, s'more shake, or any of the colorful treats at DQ. Step 3, declare spring has indeed sprung. DQ, happy tastes good. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Susie Cerrone.
Weather. For tonight, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 3 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with the low around 45 degrees. For Thursday, rain will be likely, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 p.m. The high near 51 degrees. It'll be gusty with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Thursday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 11 p.m. Then we're looking at rain likely between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. with the chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. It'll be a steady temperature around 49 degrees, and winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. For Friday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 8 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 61 degrees. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers, otherwise partly sunny with a high near 56. And for Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 53 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 51.
The following program is furnished by its producer, host, and sponsors.
Welcome back, Clemaniacs. This is Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to the second hour of the show with no name. Here's your host, Pete Clemente.
Dong dong ding, ding dong doong dang, dang doong ding dong. Where's that guy from Maryland? He don't call the morning show no more. I invited. I said, you call the afternoon show. He was picking on Will and Jeff. I felt bad. I said, come pick on Clem in the afternoon. I dare you. Yeah, I gave him my little Emmy Award-winning Lou Young finish. I said Meatloaf. What's his name? Not Meatloaf. What's that guy's name from Maryland? Bulldog? Bulldog. That's what it is, Meatloaf. How'd I get Meatloaf from Bulldog? I don't know. But anyway, I'm like, Bulldog, why are you picking on the new guy? He just started. He was, indiscreetly. I said, call. I tried calling the morning show. I told him it's Clem. They hung up on me. It's Clem. Hello? Hi. Hello? Anyone there? That's what I thought. All right, anyway, it's 4:09. This segment is brought to you by Formula 409 in my imaginary world. Maybe one day it will be, but not now. Although I do endorse Formula 409, it is a very good cleaning agent. So it's 4:09 here, and it is the 6th day of April. We are celebrating a very special birthday today. We'll get to that once again in a little bit. Right now, I want to say that if it's your birthday, if today is your birthday, I wish you a very happy birthday. A birthday that's amazing, Clemarvelous, filled with many things that make you happy, put a smile on your face. Joy, love, happiness, food, beer, wine, whatever, I don't even know. Whatever it is, I want that for you, okay? I want a year filled of growth. Health first and foremost. Financial windfall, of course. And if you get it, you know where I am. I'm just a phone call away. I'm just a Venmo payment away. All right? Let's go to famous birthdays. These people share in your day. Okay? So from now on, you know. Now, if you're a fan of Cobra Kai, which I am, you know this girl, Peyton List. But before she became Tori in Cobra Kai, she rose to fame for her role as Emma Ross on the series Jesse and Bunked. All right, so that's where I knew her from. I didn't know where I knew her, but now I remember. Jesse and Bunked. Peyton List, she is 24 years old. Paul Rudd, he's an actor. Clueless, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, I Love You, Man, Ant-Man, and Anchorman. This guy played in a lot of movies that end in man. All right, and he's a man, I think. Yeah, Paul Rudd. Happy birthday, Paul Rudd. 53. Let's move on down the line. Todd Chrisley. How does a guy like this get his show? Honestly. Patriarch of the Chrisley family, who stars on the USA Network reality series Chrisley Knows Best. Already a millionaire, he made his presence known in the national spotlight when the show premiered in March of 2014. He and his wife, Julie, are the parents of 5 children who are all featured on the show. I mean, how does a guy like get a show. I've watched it. It was horrible. It literally, but millions of people watch it. I guess that's why I'm not a program director like Sally. All right, so here we go. Let's move on down the line. Julie Ertz, she's a professional soccer player, 30 years old. Let's see. Famous birthdays. Famous birthdays. Billy D. Williams. I love Billy D. Williams. Billy D. Williams. Wow. Woo, he's still going strong. Billy D. Who remembers what beer? Kev, don't spit it out. I know you know that. What beer did Billy D. Williams promote? Oh, I missed those. I got to pull them up. Man, Billy D. Billy D. Williams. He was in that great movie with Sly Stallone. Oh, what was that called? Great movie. Merle Haggard. Wow. Kev, did you play some Merle Haggard today?
No, but I did mention him on the show.
All right. I guess we'll probably hear some Merle Haggard this Friday from 11 to 2 on the CLEMVILLE radio show, all right? I'm sure there'll be a tribute to Merle Haggard. Let's see. John Ratzenberger, TV actor. He's 75. Merle Haggard, by the way, passed away in 2016. Who remember? What beer did Billy D. Williams advertise for? I mean, come on now. Who knows that? You know what I'm talking about. What national day is it today? Let's see. Let's get to that, and then we'll get to our famous birthday, if I don't forget. What national day is it today? I mean, not our famous birthday, our special birthday, which I already gave a shout-out to, but I got something here. All right, it's National Bookmobile Day. Bookmobile. What's a bookmobile? Here we go. National Library Outreach Day, formerly known as National Bookmobile Day in April, recognizes the dedicated library staff who make libraries accessible to everyone wherever they are. All right, good. A lot of library stuff this week. All hail the library. All right, National Walking Day. I wonder how many steps I walk a day. And I don't think enough, not nearly enough. The first Wednesday in April is National Walking Day, and it encourages Americans of all ages to get out and stretch their legs and get their hearts pumping. The American Heart Association sponsors this day to remind people about the health benefits of taking a walk. Wear your sneakers or take them with you to work, and at some point of the day, take a 30-minute walk. All right, sounds nice. National Sorry Charlie Day. God, some of these things are just so dumb. But I love it. National Sorry Charlie Day on each 6 encourages us to view rejection from a different perspective. It's a day to think about the times we have been rejected. I remember Donna Rizzullo. She led me along. She told me she wanted to. I thought she wanted to date me. I asked her out. She said no. I was rejected. I remember that. It stuck to me to this day. She was like, "No, sorry, Charlie." All right, National. It's New Beers. Ooh, what is this? Forget about all those other. Forget about all that stuff. New Beer's Eve, with visions of pints and pounders hopping in their heads. Beer connoisseurs prepare for the day ahead. Barley and malt flavored popcorn at their side, peanut shells polishing the floor, and a bowl of beer nuts on the table aside. Men and women everywhere grin with pride as they look to the clock and say, "Why should we wait? Let's begin this night before it's too late. It's New Beer's Eve after all, a feat not too small." They tiptoe to the fridge, taking a peek inside, only to discover the shelves are bare. What shall we do? We have no more brew. Stock up, we must avoid this shame. For who shall we blame? For no wine will do. It's National Beer Day, for crying out loud. I beg, we must have a keg. Ambers and ales, light beer. No siree, no pansies around here. Stout and pails. Let us be wise and go to bed now. Responsible we are, will behave at the bar. Wow, this thing is another 14. Forget that. You know what? Go have yourself a beer. All hail Beer Day. I'm not reading 14 more sentences. Now, who wrote that? Golly. All right, anyway. National Student Athlete Day. I have several student athletes in the Clemente household. Very proud of them. Dedication to sport and to scholastics. A perfect combination. You know what I'm saying? Really is. I mean, education and sports together can take you far. You have that combination. All right, here we go. I want to wish a 1-year birthday to Finn, our youngest listener here in Clemville. I mean, I'm sure there's an embryo tuning in somewhere, but officially, the youngest listener in Clemville has officially turned 1. So let's all give a big round of applause. All right. To Finn.
Magnificent. Magnificent. A perfect rendition. Ladies and gentlemen, there you see the greatest tea room orchestra in the world. It's my pleasure to introduce now in their first live appearance for goodness knows how long in front of an audience, the Beatles.
It's now on.
You know, I don't know what happened. I was going to sing a song to Hey Jude, but I was going to change it to Hey Finn. And all of a sudden, this nonsense. It says, Hey Jude. I pulled this up. I got this guy from Britain, by the way. What is that? Is that a tie or a caterpillar hanging from your neck? What is that thing? Get out of here. Hey Finn, today's your day. I will sing it my way. It is your birthday. All hail the Finn. You're 1 year old. Now life begin. Yay, Finn. Tell me I can't sing. Who dare? Who are these people that say I can't sing? Huh? Send them to Dr. Shannon for an ear evaluation. I'm like a combination of Luther Vandross. Who else? Waylon Jennings. I got a little bit of Sam Cooke in me. Come on now. Oh my God! Oh God! This is crazy. I swear this is true. I was at Cornerstone today, eating my beef vegetable soup, and I had chicken Caesar salad, and I had my pink van parked in front. So there was a table of ladies, and this girl's like, "That's Clem in the PM. He's on the radio. You have to listen." I'm trying to listen to her. I'm like, "What's she saying?" And I didn't hear what she said. She's like, "It's Clem in the PM." All right, Clem in the PM. No, it's P. Clem. That says P. Clem. You're misreading that. I have a sticker that says P. Clem. It's supposed to come soon. I have no name. All right, listen. We're going to vote. Keep the voting going. Is it Clem in the PM or the P. Clem Show? Call in. All the votes are important, okay? Clem in the PM is ahead right now, but that does not mean it's over. We need your vote. We'll take a quick break, and we shall return. All hail. Hello, Wilbur.
It's great music that doesn't get in the way of your work. AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard has led to a lot of firsts for me. It paid for me to be the first person in my family to go to school. That education got me to the first day at my dream job, which I can still hold while I serve part-time. That job and the home loan benefits I got from the Army National Guard helped me buy my first house. I also know that I will be one of the first to respond if my community ever needs me.
Sponsored by the New York Army National Guard, aired by the New York State Broadcasters Association and this station.
Airlines have just reduced their prices even more. Book 30 days in advance and save big.
Want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets? Then call the Low Cost Airlines Travel Hotline right now. For prices so low, we can't publish them anywhere. The only way to access our low rates and save up to 70% is to call. Save hundreds on your vacation tickets by calling right now. You can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go. And pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
802-341-4529. 802-341-4529. 802-341-4529. That's 802-341-4529.
You just heard that message, right? Well, someone somewhere is calling them up right now or planning to. Why not become them? Click on WRCR.com on the web to make you them and to make it happen.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Well, on this soggy Wednesday afternoon in the Hudson Valley, we're doing okay as far as incidents, but plenty of delays out there. We'll start in Westchester. In a nutshell, the Hutch northbound is slow from the Pelham Bronx line right up to Mamaroneck. Minor delays on the Hutch southbound through 287 with emerging traffic. The New England Thruway northbound is slow from Rye up to the state line. 287 westbound, delays from 684 to exit 3 for the Sprain. The Thruway northbound is slow from exit 10 to exit 13. I don't see any delays along the Palisades Parkway 684 or the Taconic. We're sponsored by Dairy Queen. DQ presents How to Know Spring Has Sprung. Step 1, order from the new spring treat collection. Step 2, grab a fruity blasted cone, s'more shake, or any of the colorful treats at DQ. Step 3, declare spring has indeed sprung. DQ, happy tastes good. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Susie Cerrone.
Weather. For tonight, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 3 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with the low around 45 degrees. For Thursday, rain will be likely, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 p.m. The high near 51 degrees. It'll be gusty with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Thursday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 11 p.m. Then we're looking at rain likely between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. with the chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. It'll be a steady temperature around 49 degrees, and winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. For Friday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 8 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 61 degrees. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers, otherwise partly sunny with a high near 56. And for Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 53 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 51.
A message from West Rock Pool and Spa. Manufacturers' inventories are depleted, and shortages will last into next year. Don't get shut out again. We have above ground or semi-in-ground pools in stock to ensure you have yours for this season. Don't wait or hesitate. West Rock is here to make your stay-at-home vacation great. No interest financing and layaway plans available. Call West Rock Pool and Spa today. Don't miss out. WestRockPools.com.
All righty, we are back here in Clemville. West Rock Pools. 845-623-3844. Give them a call. Remember, when you go in there, you tell them Pete Clem sent me. Of the Clem and the PM. Now, Julie just voted, and she's kind of sniffing down the path. Kevin just let me know that Julie voted Pete Clem because if I ever move the time of the show, I would have to change the name again. Julie, you are on to something. You may see the vision, the end vision. Good stuff. All right, so Clem and the PM is still up, but Pete Clem gets another vote. Now, I have to give a call to my former, I'll call him boss. He wasn't really my boss, although he was the president of Sports Byline. They are a distribution company of sports programming like the ESPN, but on the West Coast. That has over 100 and, I don't know, actually probably several hundred affiliate stations. And, we were the first to kick off mixed martial arts with the No Holds Barred show. And thanks to Darren Peck getting it syndicated on Sirius Satellite as well and heard all around the world at all the military bases on the American Forces Network. My point being is I got to reach out to them about the Bald Boys. You know, we have a resolution, I think. We've come to maybe a possible loophole. So I'm going to talk to Darren and get his thoughts. He did say our last conversation I needed to come back with a listening audience. And I believe that I can constitute that we have one, even if we've never done this show. Right? So that I got to reach out to Darren. He's a great guy. I remember when he came down to Times Square, treated us out to a night in Times Square, me and James. But no, that was me and Bundy, actually. That was me and Bundy. We went down out to me and James. Me and James met him. What was that, me and James? God, we did so much stuff. I forget. Really, I forget. Or was it me, James, and Bundy? I don't remember. But anyway, I got to reconnect with Darren. The next day or two, I got to send out an email to him. He's on my list of emails. I got Procter & Gamble about 409. Talk about emails. We're, we're doing a test run with the advertising. That's been going good. We have a test run now starting with, interviews. Like to get more interviews. Like to educate the community. Yeah, Kev.
We've got Bear Mountain Joe on the line.
Bear Mountain Joe, it's been a while.
Hey, Clem, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The last time we spoke, you actually brought tears to my eyes. Thank you once again for that, that compliment.
You got it.
Yep.
You got it.
Yep,
Hey,
yep.
listen, so I have an idea. If I may indulge you for a second here with an idea.
Please do.
So, hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm ready. I'm ready to be indulged.
All right, Clem, I'm sorry. All right, so you're thinking of a new name, right? I think you got to stick with Clem and the PM. That's gold. You can't leave that behind. That was a genius name. But I had another idea. It's a little play on words.
All right.
So I say if you're listening to the Clem, you're Clement, right? And when it's time to talk to the Clem or listen to the Clem, it's Clementine. What do you think?
Dude, you just got the standing ovation of like credit score.
Right?
You got the laugh, you got the ding, you got the woo, and you got the Wilbur endorsement. Absolutely. Now
it's Clementine.
Stop.
Right.
Clementine. Yeah. I love it. I love it. First of all, I love your contribution, Bear Mountain Joe. Really, I appreciate your vote. I appreciate you being part of Clemville. And again, I hope you invite yourself to the party.
All right, my friend. Thank you.
You be well, Bear Mountain Joe. That is the master of Mallow Cups right there. Anybody ever have a Mallow Cup? Be honest with me. Like, anybody ever have a Mallow Cup? I thought they were like Mallow Mars, Mallow Cup. Bear Mountain Joe, he endorses the Mallow Cup, I believe. He is the master of Mallow Cups. I mean, it seems everywhere I go, any kid I ask, every candy bag I look through, the Mallow Cup, where is it? Hey. Who am I to question? Bear Mountain Joe, master of Mallow Cups. Thank you for that input. All right, it's Clementine. I need a pair of those MC Hammer pants. If I get my new studio, I'm going to be incorporating all my dance moves. Not just, I'm going to raise the singing up a little bit, yep. But I'm going to start dancing more. Because dancing makes me feel good. It does. I just do my thing. Oh, boy. All right, check this out. Will Smith gets on stage in front of millions of people, right? And he smacks Chris Rock. Really no repercussion. Should have been arrested right there. Honestly, police, everybody would have thought it was a skit. Police come up on stage, arrest him. They said they wanted to. The police were waiting to arrest him. But for whatever reason, they didn't. But now, it's having a ripple effect. The Will Smith slap seen around the world has a ripple effect as #1 seed in this teen tournament. 15-year-old Michael Kwame, ranked #1 in this tournament, lost to Rafael Ni Ankara in 3 sets, 2-6, 6. Oh no, he lost 3 sets, And he won 7-6. He won 6-2, 6-7, 7-6. All right, he won 2 out of the 3 sets. Michael Kwame lost to this other guy. They go to shake hands at the net. The guy puts his hands out. All right, puts his hands out to Kwame here. All right, everybody, we're going to be here. Let's move down the halls here of the Clem News Network, and let's go over to, Clem Studio. Let's go over to Clem News Network. Let's pop that out. All right, here, look at this.
How you fought a good fight, though?
Look. He puts his racket down.
Whoa!
He slapped him. He actually slapped his hand, and he slapped him in the mug. And then a big brawl broke out. This guy should be arrested and sit in jail. 6 months. Hard time in jail. You notice he's going to go to... First of all, he ain't even going to get arrested. If he did, he'd be out on the streets in an hour. Home for dinner. Ridiculous. We got to start being harsher on stuff like this. Check this out. You think that was bad? This is the world we live in. Check this out. I told my girls, every team I'm on, you never argue with the referee. Granted, yesterday the umpire, anybody. The umpire, in my opinion, made some bad calls on strikes and balls. Like, I thought they were strikes, he thought they were balls. In my opinion, they were bad calls. But I'm not going to argue with him. I might go, oh, good pitch, Donnie. That was a good pitch. Just letting him know that I thought otherwise. But never, ever, ever, ever would I disrespect the umpire or a referee. A referee in Georgia, youth basketball game, was reffing, and at the end of the game, several young players, 8th graders, and some parents, it's on the video, are seen kicking, punching, assaulting this referee when he's down, stomping him over a basketball game. Can you imagine that? They're caught on camera. Those are thugs. Those are the lowest form of slime. Well, I could actually, you know what? Let me take that back. I could think of much lower. But those people are disgusting. They're not fit to be in. They shouldn't be allowed back to games. That's it. They should be banned, lifetime ban. If they're not going to go to jail and serve time, they should be banned forever. Imagine this: a referee. What's he making? $20 an hour? If he's been doing it forever, let's just say he's been reffing for 30 years. What's he making? $27 for the game? Driving from game to game? Missing something on a Sunday, Saturday? And can you imagine this? The referee was running for his life. The video shows him running for his life. They got him, they cornered him, and they beat the living gunk out of him. He's recovering now, doing better. But still, in both instances, the tennis player who smacked the other player and these people who assaulted this referee, personally, I think they should all be shot. That's just my opinion, but I may be a little rough, harsh around here. Maybe in the toe. I'm not saying shoot him in the head. I'm just saying they should be shot. Did I say with a machine gun? No. Maybe this time with a BB gun, a pellet gun. Something. Gotta wisen people up. You can't go around just smacking somebody, assaulting a referee, an umpire, and think that, and what you get away with that. What's gonna happen next time? The umpire gets killed, the referee gets killed, guy gets smacked, he gets knocked out, hits his head on the pavement, dies, and then we do something. People like this got to be removed. There's really no need for them in this world. The more we clean out, it's like a cleansing. It's like a toxic cleansing. All the toxic people, we cleanse them. We just get rid of them. Simple as that. That's some horrible behavior. I'm not saying I'm a saint. Believe me, I'm far from it. Although St. Clem, I mean, I've been told before I am. That being said, I mean, these people, it's a different type of bad. You just can't be doing this. You know, sports shows the best and the worst of people. And sadly, in both of these cases, it was the extreme worst. You know, this fight broke out. Imagine people pulled out guns, started shooting. Innocent bystanders getting killed, spectators getting killed, young kids getting killed. Horrible. It's horrible. Like I said, in some ways, I like what China and North Korea do with their criminals. I mean, they make them pay the price. Listen, I got to be honest. Respect to North Korea. I mean, maybe a little extreme in some instances. I mean, if you steal a pack of gum from a store, should they cut your arm off up to the elbow? No. 2 fingers the first time you steal something. Yes, I mean, 2 fingers is enough. I don't get that, John. What are you talking about? Don't do dark. What's don't do dark? Did I miss something? Did I miss something, John? And thank you. A second ago I was doing great. Now I can't do dark. I don't get that one. But anyway, it's coming up to our last break. I'm going to take it to the finish line today and probably tomorrow. Yes, and most likely even Friday. Holy moly, Clemaniacs. To the end. Feels so good. We'll take our break in about a minute. Don't worry, easy, relax. And before I do, I want to say this. Roxanne, once again, outstanding show today. She was talking about Bobby Rydell, who you know. If you're, most people on this show are in that demographic that they know the name Bobby Rydell. The legendary Bobby Rydell passed away. He was an organ donor recipient. He was a huge advocate for organ donation. Good friend of Roxanne. He was on the Doo-Wop Dream Machine as well, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he was. And sadly, he passed away like everybody does. Roxanne had a nice tribute to him. Show was dedicated to Bobby Rydell. And, you know, you could be a nobody like Bryan Avenue Bob, or you could be a somebody like Bobby Rydell. And, you know, and it doesn't matter who you are, but you can be a recipient or a donor of an organ. So our condolences go out to Bobby's wife. I think, is her name Doris or Dorothy? Whatever, Mrs. Rydell. All his fans around the world. And the people here on WRCR who loved him and who were treated to him being part of... Over, let me just... Okay, thanks. Check out the lights. Today I'm burnt Clem. I don't know what's going on, but I'm burnt Clem. Really, it's dark in here. Let me go back to Clem's studio. So yeah, that was a great show today. We'll take a break, and we shall return to wrap it up here on the show with no name. I've been struck by thunder. Oh no, it's lightning. Be right back.
Traffic, weather, and music you remember on AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
Do you experience heartburn, acid reflux? Then you'll want to tune in to the April 14th house calls when our guest will be Dr. Stephen Goodman, co-director of the Esophageal and Reflux Center at Good Samaritan Hospital. He'll provide information about prevention, diagnosis, and treatment for gastroesophageal reflux disease, acid reflux, esophageal cancer, swallowing disorders, and other conditions treated at the Esophageal and Reflux Center. That's Thursday, April 14th for House Calls. Brought to you by Good Samaritan Hospital. Advancing care here.
Welcome to WRCR 1700 on your AM dial. I am Sonia Burgos Cranage, an attorney with the law firm of Sickle and Hicks, located in Suffern, New York. I will be your host on the third Thursday of the month at 9:30 in the morning, and it will be Senior Moments with Sonia. Yes, the third Thursday, Senior Moments with Sonia. Our firm is reaching out to the senior community in Rockland County because many of the senior groups cannot interact in person with speakers. Protect yourself and protect your assets through legal documents. And I hope you join us on the third Thursday of Senior Moments with Sonia.
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan. Please join me for my monthly show, Hometown Happenings, which airs the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. We will take your calls, we'll have special guests, and update you about what's going on around town and in the county. So please join me, Supervisor George Homan, the first Thursday of each month from 9:30 to 10 a.m. for Hometown Happenings. You'll be happy that you did.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
We are starting off with a big problem in Orange County. An accident has 9W northbound shut down at Storm King Mountain. It looks like they're alternating traffic, but making matters worse, your alternate is closed. You've got 218 still closed north and southbound Cornwall to West Point, but again, budget in extra time, that accident being wrapped up. 287 westbound is slow from exit 8 and White Plains to exit 3 for the sprain. Thruway northbound delays from midspan on the Tappan Zee to exit 13. Palisades Parkway now slow northbound, exit 8 through exit 9. No problems on the Newburgh Beacon Bridge. The Taconic 684 northbound, a little busy approaching exit 9. We're sponsored by Dairy Queen. DQ presents How to Know Spring Has Sprung. Step 1, order from the new Spring Treat Collection. Step 2, grab a fruity blasted cone, s'more shake, or any of the colorful treats at DQ. Step 3, declare spring has sprung. DQ, happy taste good. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Susie Cerrone.
Weather. For tonight, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 3 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with the low around 45 degrees. For Thursday, rain will be likely, then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 p.m. The high near 51 degrees. It'll be gusty with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. For Thursday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 11 p.m. Then we're looking at rain likely between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. with the chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. It'll be a steady temperature around 49 degrees, and winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. For Friday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 8 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 61 degrees. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers, otherwise partly sunny with a high near 56. And for Sunday, partly sunny with a high near 53 degrees. That's the weather forecast. For WRCR, I'm Kevin Thomas.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And the current temperature is 51.
Yeah, let's do it. It's almost time to wrap it up here on the show with no name. So this is a sad story. This is a real sad story. I mean, that's why you got to live every minute as if it's your last. Every day must be that day that you go out and just make it your day, because it could be your last. Bin Laden, 42 of Lumberland, which is in Orange County, was out with his drone yesterday morning about 7:30 a.m. when his drone landed and kind of got stuck on this little brick stone wall. So Bin Laden went to retrieve his drone and sadly fell 250 feet to his death. His wife was calling his phone, not getting a response, so she called the local police department, the state troopers were sent out there. They saw bin Laden's car, his 2010 Honda CRV, and within an hour had located his body, which was determined to be deceased. Very sad. I mean, you go out, he was obviously using his drone overlooking the beautiful Hudson Valley views. And what do you think? I mean, the last 250 feet of your life, what do you think is going through his mind? I mean, that's insane. But the point of this story is you just never know. Bin Laden left his house that morning with the intentions of returning home, maybe with some great video, some footage, some breathtaking, pictures, whatever it may be. And he won't be returning at all. Just horrible. So let that impact you a little bit. Not, we're obviously sorry for bin Laden, his family, friends. But let this have a little impact on you, because life is so fragile. It can really just be gone like that. All right, our condolences to bin Laden. Now, this story, I saw this story and something just like, I don't know, my mind drifted when I saw this story. It said, I saw this story about a man who was banned from an apartment complex along the Hackensack River after he was caught peeking into windows. Joshua Purvis, who lives by those apartment complexes on nearby Liberty Street, was caught peeping into the Waterside Village apartments. Now, several people have surveillance video of this peeping Tom peeking through windows and attempting to gain entry, actually, not just peeking through for maybe, some sort of deviant sexual gratification, but actually intending to go in, so probably setting up for breaking and entering. So when I saw this story about this peeping Tom, I wonder, what happened? How did it become peeping Tom? How did all Toms all of a sudden have strike one against them? Whenever I meet a Tom, I got to be honest with you, I'm wondering, is this guy a voyeur? I mean, does he like to observe people without their knowledge? It's some strange thing. It just clicked. All Toms. So if your name is Tom and we've crossed paths, I've thought about that about you for some reason. I don't know. Tom, peeping Tom, I don't know. It happens. So how did we get to peeping Tom? Was Tom the first guy to get caught looking at a window? Well, here's the origin of the phrase peeping Tom. The name comes from the legend of Lady Godiva's naked ride through the streets of Coventry in order to persuade her husband to alleviate the harsh taxes on the town's poor. The story goes that the townsfolk agreed not to observe Godiva as she passed by, but that peeping Tom broke that trust and spied on her. The ride is still commemorated, clothed in the city each year. As the picture shows, there's no longer any taboo about watching it. So this lady, her husband was the ruler. He was taxing the poor, so she decided she was going to ride naked through the town. That's my kind of lady. I mean, you're going to send a message. You're going to send a message. But the townspeople heard of this and they said, we shall not look at Lady Godiva. We could, in fact, turn to salt or stone like Medusa. You remember that? I mean, was that Medusa or was that, what was that? Sodom and Gomorrah. So they all agreed that they would not look at her as she rode naked through the listen, if I was there, this would have went down as, another man has been charged of being a peeping Pete. I would have been that Tom. If I knew the Queen, Lady Godiva, was going through the town naked, listen, I'm just being honest. I would have broken that trust as well, and it would have been known as the Peeping Pete. So here, as you leave this Hump Day show, in several minutes. We're not done yet. Don't worry. As you get ready to go your own way and exit Clemville, remember, exit stage left, you can now share with your loved ones, your coworkers, people you may be sitting next to at a concert, an event, a game, about the origin of Peeping Tom. Thank you. All right. So, that's about it. I got 8 minutes. 845-429-1700 if you want to call in. Let me know what your vote is. Is it Pete Clem, the Pete Clem show, or is it Clem in the PM? Do you feel as strongly as some people do about one or the other? I've heard Burns saying Pete Clem. That's good because it has both your names. It says it all. Well, actually, my middle name is Luigi, so it would be the Pete Luigi Clem show. If it was really all my name. And Junior. Welcome to the Pete Luigi Clem Jr. show. Sounds like a mafia show. Wait, John, you said peace and then you came back. What? I don't understand. What's Grand Vag? Tell me. John, are you older or younger? I'm not hip to this. What is Grand Vag? Is that like a term for something? Oh, I got you. I think I just caught on. Yeah, Kev.
Hey, Pete.
Yep.
We've got Julie on the line again.
Julie's back.
I'm really overdoing it today, aren't I?
Not at all.
Well, what I wanted to mention was back in the colonial days, didn't they have something like a stockade where they would put a person, tie them to something in public area, and those who he had offended, and I'm saying he, but she too, I suppose, would be hit with rotten raw eggs and vegetables.
Tomatoes, yes.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes, absolutely. We actually, I thought about that, bringing that into Clemville. It's like a little stockade. Your arms go through it. You're stuck in there, and you're basically going to get assaulted, not by fists and feet. Tomatoes, eggs, maybe a potato here and there if you're real bad. I mean, a good potato to the temple is good for learning a lesson here and there. I agree. We're going to vote on the council and consider bringing that into Clemville.
A little produce punishment, if you will.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Brilliant. That's teamwork. That is Julie and Kevin teamworking there to finish the show. Thank you. Good work. Thank you, Julie.
Take care, brother.
You got it. And once again, I will say this.
I am not an animal. I am a human being.
It's true. I am not an animal. I am a human. That was a sad movie. I cried. Every time I watch The Elephant Man, I cry. Imagine being born the Elephant Man. I mean, you say to yourself, how cruel could life be? I mean, some of us are ugly. And the Elephant Man was a beautiful man. But appearance-wise, what are you going to say? He was what? Rock Hudson? What was he? Freaking Tom Cruise? Oh, yeah, Elephant Man. No, he was handsome. All right. Some of you, been hitting the head too much. Or you need to be hitting the head a little more. Now, but he was a beautiful person inside. That's what counts. But I mean, some of us, we look in the mirror and we wonder, like, did God take the day off? Was he striking? I mean, what happened here? But imagine being born John Merrick. Wow! Whoa! Oh my God! Wait. All right, listen to me. I'm going to end this Wednesday show a happy man. A happy Clem. If you're happy and you know it, say Clem. If you're happy and you know it, clap your Clem. If you're happy and you know it. All right, Tennessee Hennessy. I've never seen Tennessee Hennessy on the YouTube until today. Tennessee Hennessy popping in last minute to make sure they vote for Clem in the PM. All hail Tennessee Hennessy. I'm telling you, Steve says it. I'm not going to say exactly what Steve says, the great Steve Purcell, but he knows. He knows. I mean, listen, he knows. I'm just going to leave it at that. Tennessee, Hennessy, welcome to Clemville. I hope you pop in more, even if to say hi. Even if to say hi, we've never met. Are you local? Are you in If you're in Tennessee, listen to me. I've heard it's one of the most beautiful places ever. Do you think if I flew out there, you could set me up with some, I'm not saying accommodations, but some places where I could stay, like recommendations, some good places to eat? If, in fact, you're from Tennessee, maybe you're local and you drink Hennessy. Maybe you were from Tennessee. Maybe you love Tennessee. Maybe you went to Tennessee. You're a volunteer. I don't know the story behind Tennessee, Hennessy. Call in one day. Let me know. Tennessee, Hennessy, you have made my afternoon. Oh my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Oh, my God. I feel like I've been April Fooled in some sort of weird way. I feel, does anybody have a guess? I get it now. Hennessy. Now it comes together. Now it's coming together. Now I got it. Holy moly. All hail the man who's been making my vocabulary better. Now, if in fact you listen, go and listen to the shows, and you'll see I've been throwing around a big word, not just from Brandon Tierney on the Tiki and Tierney show, but also our man Will Hennessy, Tennessee Hennessy. Now I get it. Checking in. And I tell you something, people say I'm a brave man for driving a pink car. Will is a braver man for wearing a kilt to his wedding. All hail that. And that's coming soon. Wow. All right. Yo, Will, thank you for checking in, man. No doubt about that. All righty, boys and girls, we come to the 5 o'clock, just about 2 minutes till we're there. I want to wish you all, first of all, a pleasant evening. It's still early enough to make someone smile. Put a smile on their face. That's what I tell my kids when I drop them off to school, when they leave the house. Make someone smile. Like really, make the effort to make someone smile. Like they have to smile because you did something that made them smile. So I will say this, the night is young. Make someone smile. If not someone else, then at least you. Do something that's going to make you happy. Because you could be Bing Ling. I think that was his name. No disrespect if I mispronounced it. Who fell off the wall to his death. All right, so I am out of here. I'm going to go play with my dogs, enjoy an evening with my wife and kids. Got nothing on the agenda. God willing.
By the way, Yankees Red Sox postponed tomorrow. They'll play on Friday at 1:05.
Oh my, nice, John finishing with I don't know how to take that. I don't know how Will would take that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about that comment. I got to ban John a couple times here. Those of you on the YouTube, it should grow. I remember when we had the No Holds Barred show. It was nice. We had the chat, people from all around the nation chiming in. It was a cool thing. We should get that here in Clemville, all right? Burns here every day. John's obviously here. What happened to the Queen? I haven't heard from her. All right. All the love. And adios, Clemigos.